Good morning, good morning. Happy Sunday. Last time you saw me had no cut. This time I got a cut. It's probably 6:50 now. We up at this we got a hill going at a little shopping. It's D right there. Alright, so today, this is my running for the day. Everything's been going well as far as me running, training, and so this is just another workout. Got my boy D pulled up with me. Just gonna put him to the test. He wanted some of this work this morning, so we're gonna get it in, and then we'll chop it up with y'all after that. Without further ado, though, let's just start running. I'm a little sleepy. Let's start running.
That's lit as fuck. There's no way, no better way.
It's good, y'all. Just got done with the workout. I mean, I was so bought into the workout and the sprints that I only recorded 2, but it is what it is. We did 9 sprints in total. You know what I'm saying? 3 was like a coast. Second 3 was like, all right, let's get out, let's work on the speed. And then the last 3, it was just run. Incline hill sprints on top of that.
That was good.
Yeah. And one thing my boy D had pointed out was like his steps are a lot choppier on the hill sprints. That's just because like the ground is right up under you. So there's no room for your leg to come up and then go back down and come up.
Is that good though? Like,
not for running mechanics, nah. But like for simple like basic acceleration, you have to, I don't know if you noticed, but then you have to push your knees a lot more, and you have to push off your back leg a lot more. So it's good for acceleration. We got a squirrel eating some fabric. Oh, she probably building a nest for her babies. Cause that's a big squirrel. She might be pregnant.
I thought she was ripping up a bird or something.
Ripping up a bird for sure. Saber-tooth squirrel. But yeah. So it was 9 sprints. You know what I'm saying? It was good. I was telling him it was my first time sprinting in I don't know how long. But then prior to that, I was saying how it's probably like almost the best shape I've ever been in. And he was like saying like it's probably the thing that you got to work on to get there. 100% agree. So it was a good workout. Yeah, we're about to get back to the crib, chop it up a little bit, and I'll see y'all when we get there. Just to finish up the workout of the day, we're just do the sprints and some weights today. We just decided let's just knock it out right now, get on camera, chop it up with the people, just fill y'all in, and then on top of that, you get to see a workout and write it down and do it yourself because you should be working out. It's good for you. So right now we got 10 side raises, 10 front raises, 10 reverse fly, and then 10 shoulder press. This is just to warm my shoulders up. I'm sure they're already warmed up after, doing sprints. But if you don't know, this is a completely different kind of muscle. This is like lifting weights and pushing and exerting a different kind of, versus this is just fast twitch. This is just a whole nother muscle. So you don't want to come in and off rip, pop, pop, pop. Next thing you know, something pop. We're going to do shoulders, a little bit of chest, just a lot of pushing. I tend to do this during the weekend because it can get very irritable if I'm like punching and stuff like that. So just do it on the weekend where I know I have time to rest and not have to do anything crazy to hurt myself. So we're gonna warm up, and then we're gonna hit some dumbbell shoulder press, some lateral raise, and then we'll maybe superset with dips and like chest press and call it after that. So check it out, and we'll fill y'all in on some stuff in between. Let's get it. So 3 things that I've been on to better my brand, to better myself, to better my delivery, my business, my service. 3 things, right? Number 1, I wake up and I train for the fighting thing because that just keeps me on edge, whether it's me running, me shadow boxing, me lifting weights, me doing core exercises, because that's my edge, that's my advantage, that's my, okay, you a businessman, but can you also keep up with me though? You know what I'm saying? It keeps me sharp, it keeps me excited. Number 2, training my clients. I'm a trainer, I'm a coach, I love it, I'm passionate about it, I enjoy the connection with the people, I enjoy the service, I enjoy seeing how somebody can feel before and how they feel after the workout. That to me is like gold. So, and it's a thing of like, I can easily practice what I preach with that as well. And then also it's a skill of, okay, how good can I make you? You know, how far can I push you? Okay, we know you in shape now, but what else is going on with you that I can help you with? You know what I'm saying? So that, and I've always had this concept of, if I'm going to change the world, I have to get really good at just changing one person at a time first. You know what I'm saying? I can't just immediately jump to the entire world. You know, it's a building process. So what that building process has led me to, which is my 3rd thing, is a group of people. Okay, so now, let's say out of the 5 days during the week, 3 of those days, I'm one-on-one clients all day. 2 of those days, I'm with the football team, the former football team I used to play for, LA Valley College, and I'm with the entire team, a group of people. You know, it goes from that one-on-one to, okay, let me get a group of people together. And I'm not the head coach or the strength coach or none of that. I simply am there. I know a lot about this. You go coach them. I'll just be in this corner letting them know about this, this, and that. But that was just the foot that I put in the door to get myself in. I was simply like, Coach, I know a lot about this area. Let me use that to my advantage to get my foot in the door, right? But the end all be all goal with this is for me to practice to speaking in front of a crowd, me practice getting what I have in my head and make it completely clear, understandable, relatable, and consumed by not just one person, because I've gotten good with that, you know, with the one-on-one, but an entire crowd at once. And that's very challenging to do. And there's a lot of speakers, and you can tell when you listen to a speaker who's got that skill and who's just on stage talking. So I want to start somewhere familiar, somewhere where I've been, somewhere where I'm known, somewhere where I'm respected because of certain skill that I have as far as coaching them. Use that and then maneuver my way. Okay, by the way, y'all, let's sit down and have a conversation about how you can be better, how I can help you be better, and let's just work to be better overall. Both of us, all of us. So lately I've been on that, and it'll take a lot of me, you know, but it's more so like, what's the focus? What's the mission? And how are you setting that up as far as your schedule and your planning? After that, it's kind of like, there's no, I'm tired. There's no resistance with it. It's just like, get up and do your mission. Do up and do your thing. Like, I'm a firm believer in guys and men having a challenge and a mission and actually pushing through it and overcoming and accomplishing. Because if we were uncivilized, you would have to go and kill something for some food. That's an accomplishment. You did that for your family. Nowadays, it's like, okay, when I leave the house, it can't be me going to kill something because you might get arrested, and then somebody gonna do something to you in jail, and now you're not even a man no more. I didn't mean to offend anybody if I offended any. Cause some of you, nah. But no, I'm just like, but nowadays it's like you still have to go out and get it. You still gotta go out, and I don't think any guy should just be at home chilling with his hands in his pants and another one in the chips, you know. To me, it's just like, you're not pushing yourself the best you can. So That's what I'm on, and I'm proud of myself. But now it's just a matter of like, now let's just win. Let's just win. Like that, let's win, let's work. Like it's legit. All right, so I'm in my set, and then we'll keep rapping. All right, so with the whole getting my foot in the door, with my fitness and my coaching, to transition to stage and speaking in front of a crowd, what that looks like is, so I got a coach. It's really more so family, and he's been helping me just guide in any direction I really need as far as business and life too. And so I brought up the idea to him. He asked me, okay, so what's the agenda? What are you looking to spit in front of these people, and what are you looking to lead and help people with? And it just turned into one of those things of like, what am I about? What do I stand on? What am I? Nah, this is it, and this is that thing. What is it for me? And this is one of those things where I always stare back to this. It's just, you can do it. This goes for anybody. You can do it. It's just a matter of you doing it. So what I mean by that is, whatever it is you want to do, you want to go play ball. You want to make $1 million. You want to become CEO of a corporate business. You want to be the best rapper. You can do it all, but it's a matter of just having this edge, right? I'm gonna refer back to this book because it spoke to me deeply, The Slight Edge, and it talks about changing your attitude towards some things, then grasping hold of your mindset. And in the book, it said, change your mindset, but I like to even say, take control of your mindset, because a lot of times we don't even realize we're completely out of control of what our mind is doing. Just to wrap that all up, you can do it, just gain control of your mind. And one of the ways that I think that is best is working out, because you can put yourself in a challenging situation. No, I got it. Come on, boom, and finish. And then you're tired, but then you got another exercise to do. First 2 sets, cool. Okay, I feel good. And then that third one, one more, and then you fight again. Similar to life, something happens. Okay, I got through that. That's a dub. Oh, dang, something else happened. Okay, but then I feel good, and then something, okay, boom. And then by the end of the workout, you look tired, dead tired, dog tired. You want to throw up. But then you kind of pay attention to like, dog, like, I accomplished that though. I did that. Same thing with life. The end of it, you're going to be like, yo, I'm tired. You feel me? But then you look back and it's like, but I gave it all I got. You know what I'm saying? So, and this generation is very mind aware, thought aware. We're very particular on how we feel up here, mental health. You know what I'm saying? The whole idea of like, you can't, we'll get mental health, you feel me? Very hard for us to focus. The generations before look at us as soft. We're a lot more soft. We're not willing to work nearly as hard. None of us want the 9 to 5. We all want to pick our phone up and record because it's the easy thing to do, So my thing is, okay, if this is what we're going to be, and this is how we're going to identify ourselves as a generation, let's use that, right? But then let's build off of it, meaning, yeah, we're aware of our mental health, but understand that that's not going to block me from anything. That's not going to stop me from anything. I'm going to still perform to my edge, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to still push myself with that edge. I don't want to work a 9 to 5. I'm going to pop the camera up. Check me. I'm going to pop the camera up and I'm going to work. But understand that doesn't mean I'm doing it because it's the easy thing to do. No, I'm doing it because there's something behind it, but understand that I'm working. Like, I'm putting it in. I'm getting it in. Like, no ifs, ands, or buts. So that's the direction I'm headed in. And what better crowd to do that than some JUCO athletes, you know? For me, they want to be inspired because they have to get from point A of football to point B with football. They want to be motivated because they have to get from point A to football to point B with football. At the same time, it's a challenge for me because these are JUCO athletes. They're only here for 2 years. In these 2 years, they don't care too much about what a coach says or has or does or any of that. They just care, let me get on the field, let me perform, and let me leave. So if I can create a relationship, if I can create a bond, if I can deliver a message in that time, very little time, I would say I challenged myself and I performed. That, and then also, I was there. I was in their position. I was in their shoes. I understand them. So a coach, you know, the youngest coaches maybe, I don't even know, but give or take, maybe 30, 35 maybe. You know, I was there a few years ago. I'm only 23. Some of those guys are 20, 21 maybe, oldest. So it's like more so talking to an older brother versus just some coach who's just there for a check or something like that. I'm not saying that's what the coaches are there for, but just much more relatable. So I'm just using these things to my advantage, yet there's still a challenge ahead. So it's a recipe for success. You know, a lot of times you hear a recipe for disaster is a recipe for success. And man, like, I'm here to perform, man. So we just got done. We did the warm-up, then we did the shoulder press and push-ups. Now we're gonna do incline dumbbell with lateral raise, and we'll probably just wrap up after that. So check it out, man. I just got done telling my boy all of my workouts have been like prison style, you know what I'm saying? Lightweight, hella reps. Just because it leaves your body taxed when you just lifting heavy weight after heavy weight after heavy weight. You just feel a bit more relieved when you just do lighter weight and a lot of reps, right? And I'm gonna tell you this, it does not make your workout any easier necessarily. You just have to do it right, structure it right. Meaning, if you notice that 20 didn't kill you, grab something else and start bopping another 20. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna do that in lateral raises, 3 rounds, and we'll call it after that. A little bit extra time, so we're just gonna knock out some cable extensions. This is probably everybody's favorite tricep exercise. This is like the go-to gym bro arm exercise besides curls. So 3 sets, like the same thing, high reps, 20 reps, and then we'll be out after that. Might do a drop set for the last one. There's so many different ways to do this, okay? Let me let you know. Upright, in my opinion, is best. But the only reason I don't prefer this is because I don't feel like I can get as many reps or as much reps, right? I like to step back just a little, slight lean forward. But guess what? You can lean all the way forward and keep your elbows here. As long as your elbows are still, you're still working your tricep, right? But when this becomes a problem is when you're swinging from the shoulder and now you're, okay? But I always give my clients this advice. If you're gonna swing, the point of full contraction and when you're releasing the weight, not the eccentric, not the concentric, but whatever. When you're releasing the weight, control that, right? So I can swing here, but if I'm holding it here, my muscles are working. If I'm controlling it here, my muscles are working. So I can swing here, control. I'm still getting good work in. So swinging and like momentum is not always bad, right? Nice tricep extensions. That concludes the workout, man. We did 2 sets warm up with the lateral raise, front raise, reverse fly, shoulder press, 5-pound dumbbells for the first set, 10 pounds for the second ones. If that's too heavy for you, just stick with the 5 pounds. I always hand the 5 pounds to the guys and they like, it's too light. And I'm like, bro, just do it. And then by the first set, they're like, why does that burn? It's a warm up. I'm gonna get you right? So those 2. Then we did 3 sets. It was 20 shoulder press, 20 push-ups, and we did 3 sets incline bench press, lateral raise, and then we did 3 sets of 20 on the tricep extensions. Like I said, this has been my workouts lately, and honestly, what I've noticed in my body, there's been very little change. Like, physique is still the same. The only difference being that I'm running a lot more, so it's a lot less body fat, so it's a lot more tone and a lot more, the muscles pop a lot more, which is a lot of times the look that guys are going for. So this is like that perfect recipe. You lift and you do your cardio. I've always been you work out and you do your core cardio. They go hand in hand. You get that shape you're looking for. And same thing for the ladies. You lift, you get that tone. A lot of girls use the word tone. The word tone is the same thing as build muscle, burn fat, right? It comes from lifting weights and doing cardio. I just got done talking to somebody, and she was wanting to tone up, and I'm like, okay, what are you doing? What are you planning on doing? Before I gave her anything, she was like, I'm just gonna like up my cardio. I'm like, okay. And like, what about lifting? She's like, I probably do like legs twice a week, and that's really it. I don't really want a bulky back or anything. I'm like, I hear you. What's gonna happen is you're gonna lose so much body fat, you're just gonna become skinny. You may have some hips from doing some squats, but you'll become skinny more than anything. You should lift to build that shape. You want the curves, you want that action figure look, you need to lift, build the shape. So, like I said, I've noticed not much of a difference from going from heavy sets of 10, 12, 8, 5 reps, lifting very heavy to 3 sets of 20 and just burning them out. Very little to no physique change. Endurance is higher. I can push a lot more weight for a lot longer. When I'm in the gym, sparring, working out, I don't fatigue as fast. So it translates better to what I'm doing, what I'm trying to accomplish. But there's different things you can do and various options for everybody. But with that being said, with the whole idea of core and cardio and all of that, I do have it's called Burn and Tone 21, new program coming out in April. This is for those getting ready for summer. It's really diet based. It has the basic exercises, but let's put the exercises on pause and fix your diet, because if you're not with the diet thing, your exercise is going to do very little. And this is also for those that you're so inflamed that you think you weigh or you look a certain way, but in reality, let's flush out your body and really clean it out, give you a good cleanse for 21 days straight. You'll lose a good 5, 7, maybe even 10 pounds, depending on who you are and how inflamed you are. Simply by cleaning out your system. So be on the lookout for that. But besides that, man, like, life happens. It was like this, and then it was like this, and it just continues to go upward, though. Like I said before, positive correlation versus a negative correlation. You win some, you lose some, you knock your head, you get back up, and you keep going, right? That's life. So needless to say, man, I'm on my mission. You should get on your mission. Purpose, passion, prayer. Let's win. Let's work. Easy.